Hey everybody, welcome back. I want to show you something. Check this out, if you can kind of see that. You know what this is? This is a Blockbuster video card. And I got this in November of 2003. Now, Blockbuster obviously went bankrupt a couple years ago. And we all remember those mom and pop video stores that we used to have in towns. Mine was Old Town Video. There was 2 locations. And we also had another place called Westville Video. Both of these were very small places, run independently. They had 1 copy of everything. Nowadays, when you go into Family Video, which you may have in your area, there's like 20 copies of every single DVD, video game, Blu-ray, stuff like that. We only had 1 copy of everything. So if there was a new release that you wanted to watch, you had to wait for it. You either had to go on a wait list, reserve it, and you just had to wait. And of course, you know, when I was a kid, we didn't have DVDs and Blu-rays. We had VHS tapes. And, you know, of course, you know, over the course of time, people have watched it a million times, rewind it a bunch of times. You'd rent it, bring it home, and it would just look like absolute crap, no matter how many times you mess with the tracking. And of course, you know, it would say on the tape, please be kind and rewind, you know. And it was simpler times, it really was. I remember very fond memories of going to the video store with my mom and dad, my brother, and, you know, we could pick out a couple of movies, a couple of video games. You know, we'd rent Nintendo games, Genesis games. Rent a couple, you know, like I said, rent a couple movies. You know, whatever was out at that time, or even rent older ones, you know, stuff like that. And they were usually about $1 a piece. And then I actually have quite a few VHS tapes from the video stores that I used to go to when I was a kid. I actually kept the tapes and the rental cases because it's just really awesome to have stuff like that. The kids of this generation will not know what it's like to rent from a video store unless you have Family Video, but then again, it's just not the same. You know, I held on to this Blockbuster video card. A lot of people probably threw them out. I didn't. I kept it. I also have my rewards card as well, and I'll probably keep this for forever, basically. It's just a really cool thing to hang on to. It's cool, you know, just to look at and remember, you know, how I used to go into, you know, video stores and rent stuff. And when I got this, it was such an awesome thing that I had my own video store membership that, you know, I could go in and rent movies whenever I wanted. And I don't know, it's just one of those things that you know, I'm 30 years old, and my generation, you know, we had cassette tapes and portable CD players, TRL on MTV. I don't know, it just sucks getting old because everything that we had is now considered to be retro and vintage and you know, nostalgic. And I don't know, it's just one of those things where I guess we all kind of, you know, think about those simpler times of going and renting a movie and hanging out at home with your mom and dad, or hanging out with your brother or your friends playing video games, stuff like that. It's just that really good feeling, and fortunately enough, I have those wonderful memories, you know, of my mom and dad, you know, getting us video games and taking us to the movies and stuff like that. I have those because they were awesome parents, and my brother was really cool and still is. You know, with the busyness of everyone's lives nowadays, you have Netflix and Hulu. You can instantly stream something to your TV, and instead of, you know, having a portable disc player or a Walkman, you know, you just download it and go straight to your iPod, stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love technology, but it's just a lot simpler times. Hell, the first TV that I remember us having was one of those big old wood console TVs that took up like the whole frickin' living room. And I remember when lightning actually struck the TV we were watching, Star Wars. I believe it was The Empire Strikes Back. And I said, oh no, the Vader and the Stormtroopers are coming after Luke. And my brother made some smart ass remark like, no, they're not. They're just coming to Luke's birthday party. And I was just like, shut up. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if it was raining or what, but a bolt of lightning came through the ceiling, struck the TV and the furnace. And like my foot was like a mere few feet away from actually being on the TV. So, I mean, who knows? I could have been electrocuted at that point. But I just wanted to share these fond memories with you. Leave a comment below and share some of your memories that you have when you were younger, renting video games, stuff like that. Because, you know, video stores in general, you don't see them anymore. I mean, it being 2015, they all shut down and went bankrupt, you know, stuff like that. We used to have a place called Hollywood Video where they would always do these like $5, you know, for 5 nights, you know, 5 videos, and run specials and stuff like that. Or even places around here used to be like a pizza place and a video store right next to it. And, you know, Friday night would be like Domino's Pizza and, you know, 2 liters of soda and video games and movies and stuff. Hopefully one day, maybe we can return to simpler times like that. It would be nice. It really would. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.